Were terrific, weren't they? Not just from the general public, but also members of the royal family here to watch. Right down the middle. Biggar looking for right down the middle here, and that's exactly what he's got.
The Australian posts inside their 22. Dan Biggar. What a start by Wales! 3 points to nil in just 36 seconds.
Well, it's a perfect start for Wales, isn't it? A turnover from the kickoff.
Captain gripped around the throat. That looks like a high tackle.
Putting up the head in the second time.
Biggar, the kicking option for Hadley Parkes to chase. And Hadley Parkes wins the chase. The tight head prop.
Back. Yours.
Gelia towards Dan Biggar. Biggar beats Karevi inside to George North, who beats Naisarani. Gareth Davis with the break. Lands the penalty that does bring Wales to within 2 points. Meanwhile, Dan Biggar lines up the kick, and Wales take a bite out of France's lead. Wales 13, France 19.
A whole new ball game, but that, for him, for Wales, is a very encouraging start. Ben Youngs. Johnny May just got in front of his man there, but that is brilliant play from Biggar. Comes off the hand of Youngs and falls for Wales again. Flag is up on the far side, Roman Poit. And Biggar reduces the gap to 6 points as we approach half-time. We've got time for the restart. Kicking has been top class tonight. Can Biggar continue in that vein? With he and Farrell. Wales man of the series last November. He really blossomed. He's been threatened to do that for a while in Welsh colours, but he is the man now at 10.
Look on his face, it would appear that Ben Youngs does have an injury.
I agree, he was hobbling. So here's Biggar. Well done. Those nights, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But well done, Dan Biggar.
Wales could therefore be right back in this.
Biggar. It's there again. It's almost inevitable. Every time it goes to the kicking tee tonight.
Will display. And if this goes over, huge pressure on England and their tactics.
Has he got the halfpenny distance here? He's certainly got the adrenaline.
Absolutely. This is going over.
He'll never have a better moment to have more adrenaline in the body. Biggar, he's got it, it's there! We asked all week, what is Warren ball? I think we have the definition.
And Biggar, little scoop forward for himself to chase. It's landing nicely. He's judged this well, and Biggar takes it. And now Biggar heading down in the line, and he gives it out to Gareth Davis, and Davis for the try, and Wales hit back immediately.
Well, it was great vision, wasn't it? There was a bit of space there. It was a half up and under, half chip over the top. Billy LaRue was a bit slow to get across, lost the contest in the air. Most impressively was the offload by Biggar. Davies ran a good line, screamed, made a noise for it. This is so impressive. Up he goes, wins the contest. LaRue was a little slow, and the sense to chip it or pass it out the back, not even JP Peterson could get.
Oh, it's sweetly struck by Dan Biggar. It has the distance, the direction, and Wales have 3 more points and they stretch their lead. What a kick that is. It barely deviated from that wrong side off his right foot. But Dan Biggar has Wales in front by a single point again.
Well, let's now just enjoy this man, Dan Biggar. He doesn't go through his ritual. One step back and pops it through. It's Wales ahead 3-0. Lovely strike. The metronomic man scores a level.
He was clinical there. I thought the kick from Biggar might have just held up a little too much and given Ben Volleyball time to get across. But Josh Adams' timing his run and his jump absolutely perfectly. It's a great try for Wales.
And that's all that is needed for Gareth to go underneath the player and score under the post.
Expected. And Biggar, 8 from 8 at Twickenham. Perfect kicker so far, of course, along with the likes of Dan Carter and Owen Farrell, and you can see why such confidence in his boot and in his performance as well.
Just to get the points on the board in this second half.
Just with enough petrol to get to the target destination. It's 5 from 5 for Dan Biggar, and a very valuable 3 points for his team.
Win the game first.
Biggar's boot remains in perfect nick, and Wales at last have a little breathing space. In he goes, Dan Biggar, and he black dots it. 3-3. Biggar pulls the margin back. The difference is 3. There is 1 to play. And he hammers it home. We're all square once more.
A sweet strike as ever from Dan Biggar. Wales 3, Fiji 0. As we see the trademark swagger and step. And the typical outcome as well. A beautiful strike from Biggar. Hoped it would be. Amanda bamboozled by Biggar, whose banana-style kick.
Ranja made the hit. Nice slave who didn't. Net outcome. Little nudge from Biggar to make it 7. That is George North.
55% probability of Dan Biggar slotting this touchline kick. Biggar makes a mockery of those stats.
Wow, what a way to start.
No problems with the conversion. Perfect start for Wales, 7 points to 0. Switching to number 8 to David Faletau as all North is just tipped up. The offload is brilliant for Davis. Support back in field, and Wales are on the board. It's the veteran Dan Biggar.
The breakdown, the inside ball scathing, scything through goes the numberless player. Biggar's in under the ball. I think Yaku Paper's done himself the harm as well. He looked to be limping a little bit.
It's resulted in this try to Dan Biggar. He'll get the chance to very quickly convert it. The clock was ticking, and Wales on the board. 7. Strikes it sweetly straight down the middle, adds another 3, and Wales go out to a 10-0 lead after 20 minutes.